Hello FM, today is Wednesday, May 1st, an even day. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Erin, and in today's announcements, German Club will meet today in 2204 after school. This is an important meeting for Lip Dub, so all participants must attend. Prom tickets will be on sale today in the foyer after school for just $40. Next week, prices go up to $45, so plan ahead. Also, guest forms for non-FM students, including recent grads, must be approved through the SAO and are due by May 10th. Enders Road HSA is looking for high school volunteers for their Pokemon Club. Help teach kids how to battle and hang out with other little Pokemon enthusiasts. Dates are Mondays, May 6th, 13th, 20th, and June 3rd and 10th at 3:30 to 4:15 p.m. Sign up via QR code in SAO House 1 and counseling offices. Please join the Meaningful Mentors Exchange by visiting the foyer after school on Monday, May 6th, and showcase your community spirit. Applications to join Science Honor Society for the 2024-2025 school year are now available. Access the application form with the QR codes in the hallway or ask your science teachers for the link. Applications will be due Friday, May 3rd, no later than 3 p.m. If you have any questions or need assistance, please visit Mr. Ganachik in room 2118 or Mrs. Reichel in room 2119. And now over to Jeremy.
Thanks, Erin. It is time to submit photos for the senior slideshow. Check your email for the senior slideshow shared drive. The deadline to submit is May 8th, so make sure you send in all your beautiful photos. Additionally, seniors enrolled in Brojo are invited to an after-school meeting on May 6th to plan for the senior video. If you cannot attend but want to help, make sure to let Mrs. Hammond or Mr. McKay know. Have you ever wanted to hold a class office? Now is your chance. Class and student council elections are coming up at the end of May. This is your last week to express interest and paperwork is due soon. Stop by your class advisor to pick up an application. Freshmen have Mr. Fox, sophomores your advisor is Miss Brennan, and juniors you should go see Miss Hammond. If you're interested in Stuco, make sure to see Mrs. DuBois or Miss Mason as soon as possible. The Students for Nuclear Disarmament Club will host an engaging and informative group activity at room 1217 tomorrow after school. We will also be revising the email to Senator John Mannion in hopes of gaining support for House Resolution 77. Snacks will be provided. We hope to see you there. Mark your calendars. The first unified basketball home game is Thursday, the House 1 gym at 5 p.m. Come support our athletes. Are you taking the SAT this weekend? If you're planning on testing within the next few months, you'll want to listen up. Reese is joined by Dr. Hunt, and they have some tips for you.
I'm Reese, and the SAT is coming up this Saturday, May 4th, here at FM. Dr. Hunt is here today as our school's SAT coordinator. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Hunt. Now, would you like to talk about some of the changes students can expect with the SAT this weekend?
Quite a few. Thank you for having me. The SAT this weekend for the first time is digital, so students will need to have devices. It's a change test. It's a shorter test. There's just a reading section that's 64 minutes and a math section that's 70 minutes, a little over 2 hours of testing. But students must have a device. They can have a Windows or a Mac laptop. They can have a Windows tablet or an iPad or a school Chromebook, which is going to be the easiest, I think. Students are not supposed to have a personal Chromebook.
Now, the IT department wanted to remind you all about some important points to remember. 1, you want to make sure your Chromebook is fully charged for the exam. If you've been having battery or charging issues recently, make sure to get that addressed with the help of the Library Media Center. 2, all school-issued Chromebooks have the SAT application called Bluebook. To access that app, remember you will not log into the Chromebook. Instead, you'll select the Apps button on the lower left corner of the login screen. Make sure to select the correct app when launching.
If students are bringing their own devices, they go to College Board and they'll be downloading instructions for Bluebook onto their own devices.
We recommend that everyone, whether with an FM Chromebook or their personal device, runs a readiness test this week while at the school.
It's important to do that also because when you do that setup, you'll also set up the admission ticket. Students have to bring a valid photo ID and an admission ticket, and running that Bluebook test is when they can do that admission ticket, which they can either print or save to a phone or email to themselves.
Well, thanks so much for stopping in, Dr. Hunt. Remember that if you're testing this weekend, you'll need to review your informational email from Dr. Hunt for details. I'm Reese. Back to you.
Thanks, Reese. For those taking the SAT on Saturday, you'll be receiving an email from Dr. Hunt tomorrow with your room assignment, which will be located within House 2. Doors open at 7:30 with the test beginning at 8. Well, that's all we have for today. We are all looking forward to the AAPI assembly today, 8th period. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Erin.
Have a great day, FM.